Hello, my inventory friends. This is Foxy101 here, and welcome to a brand new series. And this is for Halloween, a Halloween special, part 1. So right now it's 12 a.m. and we're gonna watch some horror stories. Let's get to it. Boom. Hope you guys can hear it.
I live in Dorset, Vermont. It's a very secluded, mountainous place. There's lots of trails on the mountain that I like to walk or jog down commonly.
I put captions.
In fact, I'm able to cut through the woods in my yard to get to a trail that I walk and run down all the time. One day after getting home from work, I changed out of my work clothes and into my running clothes. By 6:45, I was ready to get on the trail. On this particular day, I took along my coonhound, Murphy. We did 5 minutes of walking. Then we started with a slow jog. Murphy is always a joy to walk because she doesn't pull. She always just stays calm at my side.
Okay.
The trail is wide enough for her to always stay by my side, maintaining my speed. I was always looking up when I ran, which is why I didn't notice that Murphy stopped in her tracks until I felt the leash pull her neck, at which point I stopped and looked back at her to see what was wrong. She was looking behind us, and her ears did that little bouncing thing that hound dogs' ears do when they hear something. I mean, we were in the middle of the forest, so there was any number of things she could have heard, anything from a deer to a squirrel to another person on the trail.
Okay.
I tried to pull her forward to continue our run, but she seemed persistent and reluctant to move forward. I played along for a few moments to let her see that she was curious over nothing. But it wasn't nothing, because I finally saw what she was looking at. There was a man back down the trail in the direction we came from. He was clearly not hiding the fact that he was looking at Murphy and I.
What the?
I waved at him to try and be friendly, and then looked down at Murphy as I pulled her and told her to come. She finally budged and started running by my side again, not without looking back twice at the man. It's happened before though. People on these small trails would commonly wait for me to move ahead so they could avoid passing the dog. Usually they'd be out earlier in the day though. At this point it was on the darker side, and usually there wouldn't be other people out. I also didn't notice if the man waved back or not because I looked down at Murphy after waving. But at that moment, I still thought everything was normal. That is until maybe a minute later when Murphy stopped me again. This time she looked ahead of us and started barking. I saw who she was looking at right away this time. There was another man walking slowly towards us.
Oh my goodness.
I waved to him too, but he didn't wave back. I was standing still, holding Murphy close, expecting the man to eventually pass me, but the closer he got, the slower he went. When he got within hearing range, I told him that Murphy's friendly and that he could pass. Now here's when I knew something was up. After I said this, the man maintained eye contact with me, keeping his straight face as he very slowly continued approaching us. Then I noticed Murphy turn around and start barking in the other direction, behind us. I turned and almost had a heart attack when I saw that man from earlier, maybe 5 feet away from us, slowly approaching as well. I knew now something bad was about to go down. There were only a few seconds between that moment and the moment I felt 2 arms reach around me from behind.
Oh my goodness.
Then the first man I saw earlier started full-on charging me. Murphy's barks turned to aggressive growling and rabid dog-like barks. Then one of the men screamed as apparently Murphy bit him in the leg and wouldn't let go. This forced the man to release his grip on me, giving me a chance to tackle the other man to the ground. It took a little force to get Murphy to release her grip from the man's leg, but when she did, we ran back down the trail. The man who I tackled didn't try fighting back after his friend got bitten. I think he realized they were outmatched at that point, but I was still not sticking around to find out what their intentions were. We got back to the house in 5 minutes, only because we sprinted back. I checked Murphy to make sure she wasn't hurt or wounded at all by the man she bit. She was fine. I couldn't be more grateful for her. She's still alive and well. She's 9 years old. I still see it as a blessing in disguise that one of the few times I decided to take along with me was the same night I ran into those 2 men.
Oh. Wow. And go to Halloween Horror Nights for Stranger Things. Alright, let's continue. Oh my god. Wait, is this a. Oh, this is a dog one. I thought this was a hiking. Whatever. Oh my goodness. What the? Oh wow. Oh yes. Yeah, that's what they call saving the day. And another. Okay, I'll skip that one. Also, oh, okay. That's pretty clever. So every story there will be like an ad for Mr. Nightmare. Oh, okay. I really like snow. I saw snow 2 times. North Carolina and South Dakota. South Dakota. I said South Dakota. That's true.
I wasn't. I was with my dog. There were some more words exchanged. I don't remember what, but I do remember eventually walking away from that man without saying bye. Even though I didn't look back, Calvin kept looking back, and I slightly heard footsteps in the snow behind me again. So I knew he was following me. I figured he was following me home, which is why I was caught off guard when I heard the footsteps behind us increase in speed and intensity, causing Calvin to turn and start barking.
Oh boy.
The man grabbed me with one arm and covered my mouth with his other arm. I think Calvin started biting him, but he was wearing so many layers that he was able to ignore the pain, but only for so long. The man finally let go of his grip on me and aimed his attention at Calvin by kicking at him over and over.
Yeah.
Eventually, the man gave up and took off for the woods. Calvin pulled so hard after him, his leash snapped off the collar, and off Calvin dashed, disappearing into the woods. I heard his barks fade away into the darkness as I screamed his name over and over. I returned home crying, telling my parents that Calvin was chasing after some man and that he was gone. I stayed up all night hoping he would return home. He never did. Calvin was my first dog, and losing him was my first real heartbreak.
Oh.
I like to think he was found and brought to a shelter somewhere, because I wholeheartedly believe that dog saved my life.
Oh wow. So that was his first dog and it died. Aww.
I live on a farm in Bucks County, Pennsylvania. It's just
Ooh,
like
Pennsylvania, that's a good place.
sitting there. Oh, and of course my Rottweiler, Jesse. We have Jesse sleep outside in his doggy house from Thanksgiving to October. It serves as an extra form of
Huh.
protection and intimidation to potential burglars, but also allows them
Sorry
to
guys.
move freely without having to
It's
prove themselves.
12:22.
Jesse always has a mount attached to his collar that connects to the doggy house so that he can't run away or get lost.
But after this I should go to
Very
sleep.
seldom at night I hear Jesse barking.
And
That
everything
means the
will
guard
be
dog
done.
is trained to bark at suspicious people, so I always go out and check when we hear him barking. But again, it's very, very seldom. I'm gonna skip the fluff and get right to the night that my wife and I woke up at like 1:30 a.m. to Jesse's barks outside. I told my wife, who was also sitting up with me, to wait in the bed. I'll go have a look. I slipped on my shoes and went outside in my robe. Jesse took notice to me for a second, but resumed barking in the direction of our crops. I had to go back inside for a flashlight and Jesse's leash, because I planned on going in the crops with him. After clipping Jesse's leash onto his collar, he knew right away to take a lead. He led me into the crops. I had the flashlight on, but given the basic nature of a cornfield, I didn't really see much in front of me.
Bro, I really hate the cornfields. It scares me.
Jesse stopped barking, but he was still pulling me through the crops, as if he knew exactly where he was going. Then, out of nowhere, he stopped sniffing, just stopped. He looked up, but I didn't know if he heard something, if he was looking at something, or if he was just lost. The two of us stood in silence right there for a little bit. I heard crops in the near distance being
Oh my
pushed around
goodness.
suddenly. Jesse's head was all over the place. He was looking left, then right, then left again, as if he were hearing sounds coming from everywhere. He started barking and pulling again. This time I yanked him back to stay put. I swallowed and took a deep breath before calling out into the night that this was a private property and anyone caught trespassing would be brought to jail. It took more bravery calling that out than you may think. Of course, I was going to yell out a threat like that. What else could I say? The situation felt so surreal. Then, there was the scream of a woman, distressed, manic.
Oh my goodness. That almost scared me.
Jesse started pulling in the direction of the screams, but the more we ran, the further the screams seemed to get, until they completely stopped. Then Jesse once again stopped running and started looking around in different directions. Suddenly, there was the sound of someone zooming past us, rushing through the crops. In fact, they were so close I could see some of the crops maybe 5 feet from my face being brushed aside. This time, I let Jesse off the leash. I told him to go, catch them. Jesse disappeared stars, he did. When a deputy finally pulled up the dirt road to our farm an hour later, he found Jesse sitting on the back deck of the house. There wasn't much the deputy could do other than take down my description of what happened. He said it himself, he wasn't about to go searching around that cornfield.
Oh.
We let Jesse sleep inside for the next few nights for his own safety. And after almost a week of uneventfulness, things went back to normal. There hasn't been a similar incident since.
Wow. Oh my goodness. The scream that it did, I was like, what the? Okay. I liked it. Okay, guys. Hope you guys. Alright, I'm gonna stop here, either though this is the end of the video. And this is a Halloween special for you guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, hook that like button. And if you guys are new around here, subscribe to my channel and turn on notifications so I never miss one of my videos. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace!